This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports, and this is the scene at sold-out Everbank Stadium in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Lawrence will throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And quickly they get to the line. From midfield now, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 44 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
They start the drive with Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in the...
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, it's Cook. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Motion man is Shakir. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
To the right side and complete to Washington. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then they don't come down with the football.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Completes to Shakir once again. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down and 6 now. To throw, it's Allen. That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and And they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Allen going to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Brings up second and goal. Jaguars 5-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Here's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That is caught. And he will have the Jaguars first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 40.
Lawrence going to throw again. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Tootin will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Shakir holds it in. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On play action, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bills first down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Now Allen. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. First down, here's the run with Cook. Gets through, and now an opening. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Cook. He can't get him down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll run with Cook. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And he will find his man on the outside. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And Thomas has it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Allen. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Hines Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Throwing on second and long. Allen, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Lawrence will throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team. Brandon
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 48 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Washington's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Parker Washington from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up second and 5.
To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 38.
They run it again with Cook. Oh, look at the juke. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 12. First down, Bill.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A give to Cook out of the gun. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Lawrence to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll roll him out right. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone, first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the deep?
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 3 yards out. And the Jaguars continue to show. From the gun on third down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.